Start your IAS journey with India's premium IAS coaching institute ALS with 24 years of legacy and 3,000 selections in UPSC till date, including more than 100 from Northeast. Study from best IAS mentors from Delhi face-to-face at ALS MIIT Brooklyn Dhagiti. Limited seats only. Batch starts August. To register, call 9402102243.
Usembuan Menteri Rang Baga Jalau ba Preston Tinsong ulong ba kam don show kalat ban pelat ya kanu ka jingti amar po kando jo kandai na ka jing trikam berki kendon ka Meghalaya Minor Minerals Concession Rules MMMCR hajar khan riu nani ka Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation MMDR Act shiajar khandai spa san punyo ya kanila juba halor ka 0 notice kabla wan rau MLA ka BJP na South Chalong ubasan Borshulai hayeng dor ba thawan uba Preston ulong ba ki hukum ka kashri kilate ka sorkar jala bar ka sorkar kalapan trikam ya ka Meghalaya Minerals Prevention of Illegal Mining Transportation and Storage Rules arjar puar hakaba ka don kam ya ka transport chalan ya ka jingkhayi yushap umau katkum ka forum h jong ka MMMCR hajar khan rio Henry ha ka joga por ulong ba ka sorkar kan sa thawi kilat kilinti ban pinsok ya ki ba apply license but what ban thaw na ka single window agency.
Due to the ban, the commercial vehicles owners has also been affected badly as they have to pay huge amount of renewal of vehicle permit, etc. Since under Section 15 of the Central Act Mines and Mineral Development and Regulation Act 1957, the state government has the power to make rules in respect of minor minerals. So, sir, in this regard, I would like to read and submit my fifth suggestion in the August House so as to provide flexible rules for allowing traditional small-scale mining as under. Number one, I would like to suggest the government to amend the Meghalaya Minor Mineral Concession Rules 2016 with a request to amend the rules for grant of permission for small-scale mining under mining lease or quarry permit. 2. Such exemption can be given to small-scale areas and government can fix areas of small-scale mining. 3. Exemption for use of heavy machinery for small-scale mining. 4. Permission for such mining can be included for quarry owners if the quarry owners can define small-scale mining for use of raw materials for quarry purpose. Such procedure will save time for the small-scale mining owners and quarry owners under single permission. 5. Minimum fees be imposed for the permission of small-scale mining, including the challan issued for transportation of sand, boulders, or other minor minerals for local purpose. 6. Government can constitute committee in this regard to amend the existing Meghalaya Minor Mineral Concession Rules 2016. 7. All the stakeholders, including the Council, Dorbar Shnong, and Small-Scale Mine Owners Association, etc., be consulted before any decision is being taken by the committee. 8. The committee be given 3 months' time to submit the report. 9. Government can identify all those existing small-scale mining and allow the existing mine owners to undergo small-scale mining till new rule is being amended by the government. I repeat, government can identify all those existing small-scale mining and allow the existing mine owners to undergo small-scale mining till new rule is being amended by the government. 10th, thereafter, once the rule is being implemented, all the small-scale mine owners be given 6 months' time to comply with the new amendment rules. Since the closure is imposed on existing law, so as a public representative, I would like to request the MDA government under the able leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri Kurrat Sangma that under the provision of the law and also all power vested upon legislature to frame new rules so that the government can serve better for the benefit of general public. With all this submission, I urge upon the government through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, to consider this important public issue seriously. With this word, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I resume my seat.
Minister in charge to reply, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, at the outset, I'm so thankful to Sri Sanbosh Lai, Honorable MLA of 19 South Shillong constituency, for bringing Bureau on notice under Rule 49A on the matter which has appeared in the newspaper Unong Sanyima dated 6 August 2024 under the caption Sange Kamai Kikali Kitmau Wat Siam Harilum Khasi Namakajing Petrekam Kundon on Lum Jingalang Hatpratrik. It has given me an opportunity to highlight to this August House about this important issue, taking into account all relevant statutes and rulings of the honorable courts of this country, including the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya. In exercise of powers conferred under Section 15 of the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957, Central Act number 67 of 1957, the Meghalaya Minor Minerals Concession Rules 2016 were notified by the state government. The need for notifying these rules arose on account of the judgment and order of the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya dated 30th 6 2015 of WP in bracket C number 140 of 2014 titled Tangkham M. Sangma versus State of Meghalaya and orders prohibiting all mining activities unless the following have been complied. 1. Consultation with the CEC, Centrally Empowered Committee. 2. Drawing a comprehensive scheme for restoration of environment damage on account of mining. 3. Creating a fund for reclamation of environment in the interest of sustainable development and intergenerational equity, and for the purpose of rectifying the damage caused to the forest and environment. When the judgment in the aforesaid case was sought to be reviewed by certain aggrieved individuals on the premise that for several generations, the forefathers of petitioners have been carrying out quarrying of limestone and other stones on small scale in the Khasi and Jati district of Meghalaya, and that stone quarrying has been livelihood of their families for generations, and that the land tenure system in Khasi's district of Meghalaya is totally unique, where the land has, as well as the minerals underneath, belong to the landowners. The Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, however, disposed of the review petitions through their judgment dated 14/10/2015, delivered by a 3-judge bench in review petition number 11/2015 in Baliosware Orders versus Tangkham M. Sangma, declining to modify their order except clarifying that instead of securing clearance from the CEC, the applicants for mining lease would need to obtain clearance from the statutory agency, which is in place currently, that is the State Level Environment Impact Assessment Authority, which has been notified under the provisions of Environmental Impact Assessment Notification 2006, as amended from time to time, which have been issued under the provision of the Environment Protection Act 1986. In view of complete embargo placed on any form of mining of minor minerals in a state without due process of law by the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, in the aforesaid ruling, the state government, driven by the intent to open the avenue for mining the minor minerals in accordance with the applicable statutes, notified the Meghalaya Mineral Minor Concession Rules 2016 in exercise of powers conferred on it under Section 15 of Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957. Because no exemption is provided under the provisions of Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957 for traditional small-scale mining from the ambit of the Act. Therefore, the Meghalaya Minor Minerals Concession Rules 2016 also could not provide any exemption clause in respect of either traditional mining of sand, stones, and limestone or their transportation. Thus, there being no provision for exemption for traditional mining of sand, stones, etc. under the MMDR Act 1957 or for their transportation, the state government could not exempt their operation without any quarry permit or lease being granted under the provisions of the aforesaid MMCR 2016 and procuring transport challan as prescribed under the rules, that is Form H. Under these rules, securing mining lease or quarry permit is a precondition for securing transport challan as per prescribed Form H of the rules. After MMCR 2016, in the domain of mining and transporting minor minerals was promulgated, a further judgment was delivered by the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya dated 21st July 2017 through a division bench in writ appeal number 38 of 2017 in Foreign Trade Chamber of Commerce Meghalaya and others versus State of Meghalaya, along with writ appeal number 39 of 2017 in War Jantia Limestone Boulders, Stone Exporters and Miners versus State of Meghalaya. The Honorable High Court vide their aforesaid order while dismissing the prayer of the petitioners for transporting stone boulders and limestone without the state insisting on procurement of transport challan Form H under Rule 26 of the MMMCR 2016, rule that transport of minor minerals shall mandatorily be only on the strength of transport challan to be issued in accordance with Rule 26 of the MMMCR 2016. Further, the Honorable High Court in the judgment dated 21st July 2017, while setting aside the directions of the learned single judge in WPC number 3 of 2016, which had permitted traditional excavation and transportation of limestone and sandstone under the Act, rules and bylaws in the state of Meghalaya, had ruled as follows in the context of clear, unambiguous and emphatic pronouncement of the division bench and full bench of the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya. We do not wish to make any other comment in the matter, but in the given set of circumstances, with respect, deem it proper to observe that the order dated 27 January 2016, as passed by the learned single judge in WPC number 3 of 2016, is not good law and cannot be relied upon as a precedent. This is apart from the fact that the said decision by the learned single judge, even otherwise, now stands totally eclipsed with promulgation of the rules of 2016. Further, the notification of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, through a further amendment to Environment Impact Assessment Notification 2006, issued under the provisions of subsection 3 of Section 3 of Environment Protection Act 1986, vide notification dated 15 January 2016, has made it compulsory to secure environmental clearance for mining of minor minerals, which would include sand, stone, limestone of non-industrial use, etc., in lease areas of any size. The amended EIA Notification 2016 prescribes requirement of environmental clearance in respect of mining lease or quarry permits for mining minor minerals for areas below or equal to 500 Hector 2, which needs to be granted by the State Environment Impact Assessment Authority. Earlier, only mining lease of area 5 hectare and above needed environmental clearance. Of further importance is the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court dated 3/7/2019 in State of Meghalaya versus all the Masa Students Union, Dima How District Committee in Civil Appeal number 10720 of 2018. The Apex Court in the latter case has held that the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957 is fully applicable in the 6 scheduled states, including Meghalaya, and any form of mining in Meghalaya and any other 6 scheduled state should be in conformity with the aforesaid MMDR Act 1957. It is under the aforesaid circumstances, statutory requirements, including the rules and the unambiguous court ruling which are binding on the state government. The state government had promulgated Meghalaya Mineral Prevention of Illegal Mining, Transportation and Storage Rules 2022, which do not permit any transport of minor minerals without securing transport challan as per the Form H of MMMCR 2016, which in turn would require that the stone boulder is sourced from a quarry or mine which has a legal mining lease or quarry permit. On the face of all the aforesaid rulings of the Honorable High Court and the Honorable Supreme Court and the relevant acts and rules, there is no scope in the law for exempting any traditional form of mining of minor minerals from the operation and purview of MMMCR 2016 or the MMDR Act 1957, nor for transporting any minor minerals such as boulder, stones, sand, etc., without obtaining transport challan as prescribed under the rules. It is also of concern that violation of these rules would amount to violation of the MMDR Act 1957, which is an offence under Section 21 of MMDR Act 1957. Therefore, sir, in view of the extant court rulings, including those of the Honorable Supreme Court and the Honorable Meghalaya High Court in interpretation of the Constitution of India and prevailing statutes relating to mining and environmental clearance, the existing laws on the matter which are in force in our state, perhaps no exception could be made in favor of either traditional mining of stones or any other minor mineral from the operation of these statutes or for their transportation. However, the government, as proposed by the Honorable Mover, is examining ways and means to make the process of registration easier and simpler. Also, all steps would be taken to expedite granting mining lease or quarry permit to applicants who approach the department for the same.